Welcome to another installment of the Goddess Keys, where we unleash and unlock the keys and the codes to reclaim our power and to embody goddesshood. And we're going to continue on with our chakra series and focus in on a chakra we don't talk a lot about, the foot chakra. And, a lot of practitioners within Eastern medicine would actually argue that there are many chakras in the foot, and this is probably true. But today we're just going to talk about the foot as a general energy source. Because when we study chakras, a lot of times we'll focus in on like the root chakra or the earth star chakra, which is 12 inches below the foot. But it's really rare that we focus in on our feet, our actual feet as holding energy points. And it's really weird that we kind of bypass that, especially considering that there are so many benefits to earthing and this idea of like walking barefoot and connecting our feet with the earth and helping us to balance out our energetic fields and to receive the earth's healing capabilities. So, and when we think about the way we have been conditioned to interact in Western society, it's considered really weird to walk around barefoot, especially if you live in really busy cities. It's difficult to walk around barefoot. You could literally get hurt. And then, if you are at a park and stuff like that, sometimes you're kind of looked at as being like a weird hippie if you decide to like walk around barefoot, even though it's becoming more and more commonly accepted as we begin to become more educated and aware of the multiple benefits of earthing. But let's talk about the actual foot chakra and what it represents. So this chakra is basically a grounding point. It's also known as the zero chakra. So this is an interesting terminology for this chakra. It's almost as if there's like a 0-point field within the foot chakra. So that might be something you might want to do some more research on, is this zero chakra. So it actually helps us to absorb energy from the earth and bring that energy up to the to all of the other chakras. However, if it's blocked, then the foot chakra will or could possibly impact people in a negative way and become portals for psychic attacks and earthbound spirits. So let's kind of dissect why this might be. Well, when we think about the feet, the astrological sign that rules the feet is Pisces. Pisces is located, it represents the 12th house, the realm of the unconscious mind, the realm of past lives. It's a very spiritual zodiac sign, and it focuses in on a lot of the things that remain unseen. So it actually really makes sense that a blocked foot chakra could become a portal for like psychic attacks or basically spirits that have not been put to rest yet. So some of the signs of an imbalanced foot chakra could include just feeling like your energy's drained, like you go to sleep, you wake up, you still feel drained, you're having nightmares, you're feeling restless, you're feeling ungrounded, you're feeling kind of disconnected from the world around you. Maybe you're having like a lack of follow through and overall lethargy, just feeling lethargic. And a lot of these things that I've just mentioned, like when you start researching like psychic attacks and things like that, you can get a lot of these same sort of symptoms for there. So now when you have an open foot chakra, you have a deeper connection with the earth. And but a blocked foot chakra can lead to energy leakage, which can stimulate psychic attacks. Because one thing about energetic hygiene is this ability to maintain basically just like a balance within your energy centers. And once there are leakages, it's really easy for entities and energies to come through those vulnerable points, because one of the fundamental laws of energy is that the universe hates like a void. Like there's always going to be something that kind of comes in and like fills up that void space. So Now, if we're able to unblock our foot chakra, then the opposite can happen. This could be a great portal for clearing out energies that no longer serve us. And so this is a great way for us to release old energy and emotions from our morphoenergetic fields and from our auric fields. And this could be old energy and emotions that we're hanging on to from this lifetime or from other lifetimes as well. So I did a previous video on the brow chakra and talking about the importance of clearing and balancing the brow chakra for letting go of old stories within the Akashic records and clearing the Akashic records. So like you're kind of starting off fresh and you're starting at 0 point energy. So if you're doing that work, it would really behoove you to also consider doing some work with the foot chakra as well, as you're clearing space for new energy to come in. And so I want to talk a little bit about some suggestions. This is just a couple suggestions on how you can start unblocking your foot chakra. Well, first of all, just kind of see if you have a foot chakra blockage. So if any of those symptoms that I read out resonate with you, then that could possibly mean that you have a foot chakra blockage. You also could do muscle testing, or you could work with a pendulum, or you could work with a tarot or oracle deck to see if there's blocked energy there as well. And set your intention that you're ready to release that and you're ready to open up your foot chakra. So setting your intention, having an awareness that there is an issue or that there is a blockage is a huge step in the right direction. Next, what you can do is connect with the earth. So find opportunities to be barefoot with the earth. If you live by a body of water, this is a lot easier. Like if you live by a beach, that's really great because you can walk around barefoot on the beach. That's a lot easier a lot of times. Or go to your local park and set up a blanket, and maybe you're sitting on the blanket and your shoes are off, and your shoes and your socks are off, and you're just kind of sitting on your blanket, just grounding for 30 minutes or so. So setting that intention to open up your foot chakra that way. Another thing that you could do is find a place to get some reflexology done. If you live in the US, a really great website to get like cheap deals on massages and stuff like that would be Groupon. Maybe there's a Groupon that you can get to get some cheaper reflexology, or reflexology tends to be cheaper than full body massages. So it is an option to really connect with your feet, open up some of the energy fields of your feet, work on the meridians. And if you look at reflexology, you'll see that each part of the foot represents a completely different part of the body. So it gives you this opportunity to not only clear energies within your foot chakra, but just in general, in your body in general. Another thing you can do is if you're not really able to do the reflexology thing, they also have reflexology mats that you could get for pretty cheap. You can go to a local store, or you can also go to like Amazon or something like that and check it out that way. It's Chinese New Year over here, so y'all might hear some fireworks happening. But we're gonna call in that liberation energy into the space at this moment. And then also another thing that you can do to clear your foot chakra, which I've been really, really resonating with, is to get something that's known as detox foot pads. So these detox foot pads are cool. You wear them at night, and basically you wear them right before you go to bed. You have to put socks on. And these foot pads are made out of vinegar, usually like bamboo vinegar. Tourmaline is usually in there, and some other herbs as well. And some charcoal. A lot of times they're made with charcoal. And you basically sleep with these overnight. You're going to notice a difference in your quality of sleep, first of all. So if you're somebody who wakes up a lot in the middle of the night, these detox foot pads are really going to help you to clear your nervous system so that you're sleeping through the night and you're much more restful. But also it's actually just like pulling out the toxins from your body through your feet. And so you're going to notice it's actually pretty fascinating, because when you take off these foot pads, you'll notice like that they're basically black, because like all of the stuff that was kind of in your system is coming out through your feet. And if you can think about some of the ingredients I just mentioned for the foot pads, like vinegar, charcoal, tourmaline, these are all cleansing, purifying agents. And so it's pretty interesting, because if you Google these foot pads online, a lot of times doctors will basically say like, oh, there's no medical evidence that these work. But I mean, just looking at the way that these pads look after I've worn them for a night, and just all the ick that's in there, plus the fact that I'm able to like actually sleep really well and just like sleep like a baby, basically. Those two things really help to affirm like they're really great things to have in my toolkit. And so you might want to try buying a couple boxes of those, and try wearing them for like a full week or 10 days, and like while you're clearing out your foot chakra. And that should help you with really building a connection with your feet and clearing out your foot chakra. That's a game changer. And then I would also just say, like, focus on your feet. Like, what do they look like? Making sure you're taking care of your feet, maybe massaging your feet, massaging with different oils and essential oils and that sort of thing. Just making sure that your feet look healthy, that you feel comfortable with your feet. All of these things can help you to open up your foot chakra and build a healthy connection with the earth. Because as we shift dimensions and shift consciousness, the way we're going to do that is by keeping our frequencies raised so that we're able to handle the earth's magnetic field shifting and raising in frequency, so we can raise in frequency with her. And so it's really important that we have a good communication station with the earth. And if our foot chakra is blocked, it's really difficult to have that. Even if we're working on our root chakra or on our earth star chakra, it's really important that we build this pillar of light and basically unify all of our chakras. Our chakras are not supposed to be separate anyway. So clearing your foot chakra helps you with like clearing your third eye or your brow chakra. It helps you with clearing your root. Like there's a system at hand. So let's not forget about the feet, y'all. And if you found that this content resonates, maybe share it with somebody that you know. And if you want to gain some deeper tools and jewels on your frequency shift journey, consider joining the Patreon. We got some goodies on there, lots of meditations and lectures on quantum spirituality. Also, if you're interested in doing some work with me one-on-one, I'll leave my link in the description. And always remember that you are the key. Until next time, bye.